Hello, it's Dazzaloony, and yeah, got my key for Titanfall. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I thought I'd jump on Titanfall, do a first video. But quick fact, fun facts here, always full of facts. This isn't actually my first, my second, or my third game. This is like my eighth, and the reason is because I've been having a lot of capture problems, and I had like 6 or 7 videos, and I was going to take parts out, cut them up, and just make a video out of it. And little skip there, the capture, see sort of things I'm talking about. But yeah, I was going to make a video, and I wouldn't really say it was an impression video, but I was just going to sort of point out things that I thought would be good and bad, and talk about how quite even and how well it works. And one of the things I was going to talk about was the auto targeting pistol. Now it seems very OP when you try to explain it to someone. Like, you'd think it'd be disgusting and it would make a game unplayable, but in fact I haven't actually had really any success in killing pilots with the auto targeting. Everything I've done, or every kill I've got with that weapon, was purely because of like me aiming down the iron sights personally. The only thing that gun is good at killing is the militia and the spectres in the map. It's the only reason I would use that gun personally. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think the gun is actually that good, and it makes me happy to say, but kind of sad to say at the same time. But in saying that, it isn't a bad gun. It is very strong. It is very diverse. So it's quite nice. Cheeky bit of bollocks here. How the fuck did I not get hit markers? But yeah. Another thing is, I thought Titans themselves would be used for camping on objectives. It could not be more wrong. The Titans aren't used for camping whatsoever. I would say they're more of a battering ram. And you'll see in a bit, like I had some the game I was primarily going to use and talk over, and then leave a few clips at the end for, of just like random events or something going wrong. Yeah, that video that I have saved, it works on one of my computers, doesn't work on this one. This has my editing software on, the other one doesn't. It's a 32-bit, this is a 64-bit, so it's a little bit awkward when my Sony Vegas is 64-bit. But yeah, I was gonna show you how exactly and what exactly I mean. And I thought Titan versus Titan would be very boring in this, because it's very primitive, I guess. You only get 2 abilities, LB and RB, so that's the salvo rockets, I believe it's called, and then I don't really know what the shield is, but it essentially captures the ballistics and everything, and you can allow like them to fire back. But also, the longer you're actually in, which is a pretty cool little thing you can get with the Titans, is in the bottom right hand corner you have the countdown, the 2 minute and 42-second countdown. The great thing about that is, if you can last in the Titan for that long, you get a power boost. And I do actually think I survive long enough in this Titan. And if you kill people, if you do damage as well, the countdown timer drops dramatically. And you'll see in a second, when I turn this prick over, there you go, it jumps down from like 1 minute 50 to 1 minute 30, so it cut down 20 seconds. But the greatest thing about this game, personally for me, is fighting 2 Titans and coming off not so bad, or taking one out, or something like that. I get a personal little cheeky thrill out of it. Like this part here, like one of the enemy team's Titans had dropped behind this person I'm fighting now. He seemed a little bit clueless as to what was going on. But there's my damage core online, so if I was to have activated that then, I would have killed this kid in seconds, and maybe even managed to kill the other one. But unfortunately I got caught out, had to eject, and got shit on. But yeah, Titan versus Titan is very, very fun. I played the Titan only really game type earlier, the 6 versus 6 Titans. Oh, pardon me. And it's quite... Oh, this bit was confused the shit out of me. you'll watch, right? I thought that the enemy team had jumped for some reason, because I never knew that allies could transport around allies, if that makes sense. Like, you can climb onto a friend's Titan and they can essentially mule you round, and I never knew. And I see this person jump on and I was thinking, this player is very silly. Why is he not killing this Titan? And I was like, I'm sure it was a teammate though. But I carried on shooting, and I carried on watching just in case. And then here, you'll see the person eject off. And then that second I see that blue name, I know automatically. But yeah, it resulted in my death because I followed him for too long. But yeah, there's I don't know, there's a lot of things to this game that I do and don't like. I mean, that's the case of any game. Like, I don't see the point of the grunts and the spectres personally. Filler units, they're just pointless. They don't really do anything. But then again, I don't think they're there to actually physically shoot at you personally. I only think they actually fight one another, the AI. I don't actually think they're there to shoot. I don't ever recall being shot at, really. So I'm a bit confused. But this is also the hardpoint game type. I forgot to mention it. You probably see that right at the bottom. But this is the second or third time I played this game type, and it's actually really good. It's really fun. Like, I could see this being a very fun game type for this game. It's probably one of the main game types I'll play on, and probably this will probably be one of the most predominant games that I'll have for my system, because there isn't Gears of War, as people will probably guess if you just watched a few of my videos. I am predominantly a Gears of War channel. My love for gaming come from Gears. Like, I used to be a gamer when I was a kid. Pokemon was my first major thing for games. But yeah, I'm mainly a Gears channel, and then until that day that they make another one, it's probably just going to be Titanfall and like maybe the occasional bit of old gameplay. But at this point in the game, for me personally, I got tired of, well, from the other games I played, I felt like I was the only person attacking objectives. So in this game, I just purely wanted to go ham and tong, see what if I could find any problems with the fluidity or anything. I found zero problems. The game runs crisp, it runs clean. I had lag. My connection, my ping was fine. It was the people in the lobby with me, so I'm guessing they must have been from another country or just having a bad day with Virgin. But this is the great thing, when you see these sort of scenarios where it's the one person, like this Epsilon kid here versus me and two others, and as you can like have seen with my Titan play, it's very reminiscent of Gears of War in the sense of you shouldn't ever push with a Titan. This game is so tactical, your stats mean nothing in this game. If you want to win, you could end up with 6-7 kills, like, you know, kill to death ratio. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because as long as you get the win, personally for me, that's all that matters. I play games to win. I don't really normally play games that ever it sounds so dodgy. I don't play them for fun, I play them to win at the end of the day. I don't really know why, it's a bit of a silly thing to say. I'm surprised I'm not a competitive gamer, because that's the sort of mentality most competitive people have. But normally when I play games, I play to win. That is how I enjoy games. So I play this game very competitive. That's probably why I've thrived off Gears for so long, because that game is very, very competitive as well. But this is also another thing that Call of Duty, Battlefield and all sorts of games like Killzone could benefit from, with the epilogues at the end of the missions. Obviously we jumped in at the start, we were extracted at the end. That's the kills and everything. As you can see, the big pig 13 that was above me. But yeah, that's that. Expect more videos, probably one very soon, and I'll pick up from there. But this is me, this is it, I'm done basically for this video, so I'll see you in a bit. I can't wait.